EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys a bit of a mixed bag through 6 games, 3-3 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Cam Little to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here we go.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Cam Little to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Again, it's Stroud. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
A loss of 9 on the sack. And it's third down.
3rd and 19. Here's Stroud. He'll try and do this himself. Five yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jared Stingley picks it. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Hopkins with a quick feed. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This defense for the Pats, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I know a lot of coaches like the toss play because they think it can be a real momentum shifter. Get the ball to that back who can get to the corner and turn it upfield. And on this play, that's exactly what they got, including a 1st down.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that drive, 4 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. New England trying to get a place on offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Watch the back on his play. Watch the back on his play.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Will Anderson on the tackle.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
Trevion Henderson, the ball carrier.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
They go play action with May. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
To throw, it's May. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 30-yard line.
He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
This now a 3rd and 4. Stroud looking to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. The Texans send the punter out. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. New England's offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
They run once more with Henderson. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the gun, it's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Houston's offense taking over again. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First down, Texans.
And Stroud now to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Texans. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out come the Patriots. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
3rd and 2.
They'll throw with May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Crazy. Where was that? Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crazy.
Looking to throw, May. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Complete to number 1. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's May. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, come on with me.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3.
Chad Ryland
and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Dances by him. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
The ball carried by number 39.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now a second and 6.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Number 20, the ball carrier.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
At the 15-yard line.
Eddie, what's up?
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
On on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Texans 14.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Stroud to throw it. To the right side, complete to Escobar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got it. It's Escobar. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
A gain of 22 yards.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Stroud. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Stroud working out of the gun. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
5 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Texans send the punter out. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
9-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he stopped immediately there.
Will Anderson on the tackle.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, here goes up. Hey, what's up?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's a give up the middle. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st and 10.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Hey, dip right, dip right. Hey, here goes up.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Again, it's Henderson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Crazy.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Well, the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He spins free. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop. Now, here we go. Sit up. Ready? What's up?
Henderson running straight ahead. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. From 8 yards out. And the Pats add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Texans 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So Stroud and the Texans down by 2 touchdowns. 2:21 the time left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. The 27-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go, throw it.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 50 yards to rushing for him now to this point.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the ball back. We got control of this thing. Get it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
35, Texans 14. Cam Little to kick off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Houston. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Complete to number 14.
This is Phillips yet again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jackson.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Score Patriots 35, Texans 21.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
A gain of 3 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Crazy. Here.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
2nd and 13.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Pats, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on